Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the MDM Minute with Peter Schenk. Today we're going to address a special body geometry, and this one has to do with depression and complete, just helplessness. Depression and helplessness and loneliness. And, this is a request that came in. If you want me to do a body geometry, if you have a suggestion, please email me at peter.schenk, SCHENK, at moderndaymistic.com. And I have a little bit of a backlog, but I'll get to it eventually. And just a couple theories and a little bit of background. A few years ago, I crashed. I crashed hardcore. I was pushing the envelope on all fronts, and I just woke up one morning. I couldn't get out of bed. I was like, "Ooh, I have a problem," and and when you're in that hole, okay, it's a dark pit, and you can't imagine how you got there. Everything is just fucked up, and when you come out of it, you can never imagine being back in it. And depression is huge out there. And I just want to explain a little bit of the theory that you might have heard me talk about on a show or webinar or whatever. And in my belief system, and again, this is all my opinion, I believe that everything comes forth from source, and there's rings outside source. The first ring is the archangels. They are the highest vibrational creatures, entities, energy in existence. And then the further out something is from source, the lower it vibrates. So in my belief system, I don't believe in light versus dark, good versus evil. I believe in the levels of vibration. And if you can imagine for a second being in a room, okay, it has no windows and no doors, and it's pitch black, and all of a sudden you turn on a bright light. What happens to the darkness? It goes away. Now, if you're in a room filled with beautiful white light, can the darkness exist? No, of course not. So, point in case being, the darkness can never exist without the light, but the light can always exist without the darkness. So for people that are depressed, that are feeling lonely, that have just lost all touch with, just feeling helplessness, you have to address in the moment exactly what's going on. Okay, so if we take the theory I just gave you, if you look back on your life at any point in time, you're gonna bump into something that was horrific, that was lonely, that was depressing. Okay, and maybe over the years you've just learned to bury it, but not face it. I have a little quote that I wrote about 6 months ago. The truth shall not set you free. Facing the things that cannot be undone will set you free. So as we move through our life, it's human nature to kind of push everything into the past and bury it as fast as possible, But facing these things, it will make you whole. Okay, remember, the darkness cannot exist within the light, but the light can always exist within the darkness. So when you look in your current situation, if you're depressed, if you are lonely, if you're just in a bad spot, or if you look past in your timeline, okay, you look at the vibration level, you look right at this situation in current time, real time, or in the past, and it's fucking scary to look at it. I know, I've been there firsthand. I know exactly what you're feeling. I've been there, and I beat it, and this is how I beat it. Inside that dark mass, there is a pinprick of light, okay? And when you can find it, and it's very simple to find it if you know that you're looking for it. Most of the time you don't know. That's why you're depressed, lonely, and sad, and everything else. Finding that pinprick of light and drawing strength from it will release it as fast as it comes on. It will be gone. I promise you, folks. I have firsthand knowledge of this. Firsthand knowledge. The darkness cannot exist within the light. but the light can always exist within the darkness. So that black mass, that junk, whatever you want to call it, okay, has light, has the highest vibration, and when you find it, you draw it. I'm going to teach you how to do that now. You can use this for past situations that you have buried. You can use it in the future when you find yourself being depressed, being stuck, feeling lonely, feeling sad. You can use it in the moment, whatever you want. We're representing past, present, and future. But you already know that the only thing that exists is consciousness. So the past is raging around us all the time, and the future rages around us all the time. Anyways, I like getting off on a tangent. So, classic body geometry, okay? Back straight, arms down, palms towards you, fingers up. Bring them together. Make the classic V. Making the V creates that spiraling energy. Okay, it's the highest form of vibration in love. It's pure source energy, instantly created. Okay, again, this is for depression, loneliness, feeling sad, and all of that junk. Okay, so once we get to the V, you're going to bring your hands together and you're going to peel them apart. You're going to make a fist here, and you're going to have this finger pointing up. This finger pointing up is that pinprick of light. Okay, now we're going to take the mass and we're just going to move it over and wrap it. Okay, not too much coordination on this one. It's all really theory. Now, when we're breathing in that high vibrational energy. And what you're going to do is you're going to just loosen your fingers a little bit around your index finger. And when we exhale through our nose, you're going to tighten it. Okay, when we breathe in, we're breaking that mass apart. When we breathe out, we're pushing it out of our reality. This is beautiful for depression. Okay, so from the top, back straight, palms facing you, hands together. Boom, vortex is created. Make a fist, finger goes up, comes around, grabs it. Close your eyes, breathe through your mouth. Love, vibration, high energy, coming right into it. Now, as you're doing this, I know it's tough, but keep your concentration on that shit storm. It'll, trust me, folks, it will break apart. As you're exhaling, release the pressure around your finger. Through your mouth, tighten around your finger. Exhaling through your nose, pushing that shit storm away. Release the pressure. 60, 90 seconds, it's gone. Okay, do this when you feel you need to. Do it a few times a day. Trust me on this one. This technique is crazy and it just works beautifully. Okay, I have spent a large part of my adult life pushing the envelope on the edge of the consciousness grid to bring you tips, products, services, that the stuff that science fiction books are written about, and I absolutely will not fucking stop until I draw no longer breath in this body. That's what I'm here to do. I'm here to share knowledge for those that heed the calling and want to, better their lives, raise their vibration, and move everything around their loved ones and just rock it. Have a great evening, folks. See you later.